Let's drive out of here. This is a regular minivan, a Toyota Sienna all-wheel drive minivan. And just driving it through the snow. But right now they plowed this area. See, this area is plowed. That's good. They plowed the area. Let me tell you something, they did good in New York City. We're cleaning up all this snow because it was bad. And a lot of people say, oh, that's not bad. That's not. It snowed for 3 days. And then it snowed again, you know. So they did a good job, to me. They did a real good job. So we are in the Bronx right now, and this part is called Pelham Bay Park. So we're gonna take a drive on out of here, right? Stop at the stop sign, continue. It's not that bad, I mean, because they did a good job. That's, see the snow, how it is right there. That's like a lot of snow. But like I said, they took care of it real good, you know. Everybody's taking the snow out of their driveways. See that? They got the snow blowers. Not bad. So if you don't mind the cold, come to New York. Don't get it wrong, we have summer as well, but you know. Alrighty. Soon we're gonna get on the highway, and I'm gonna show you that. Let's turn here. Let's turn here. Was that the highway? Let's turn here. People are still shoveling. Should I put the news on so everybody can hear the news? Or you just want it to be quiet? I'm not gonna put no music, I don't like that. Music. Let's put some the news so we can hear it.
This report sponsored by MajorWorlds.com. The Queensbound Neck Bridge earlier crash is out of the way, and here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. North State, eastbound at Lakeville Road has been cleared. The LAE in the Southern State looking just fine. And now this message: Major World, Long Island City. No games, no gimmicks, just straight up honest pricing. At Major World, a $75 dealer fee is the only dealer fee you'll pay. That's the Major World promise. Visit MajorWorld.com or call 1-800-MAJOR-AUTO. I'm Gloria Chapa. Our next report at 5:21 on 1010 Winds.
News time 5:12. Now the 1010 Winds AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Brian Thompson.
And Sunday we are going to continue to see some snow as we head through the rest of the evening hours, at least early this evening across Nassau and Suffolk counties. As you get farther west toward the city and across northwest, really just some flurries left over. And even across Long Island, I think by the top of the hour, we're going to be largely done here with the snow. General 4 to 8 inches is what fell across the tri-state. We'll see a
That's today.
night ahead with
Today.
clearing. Any slush or standing water will freeze up in some spots. We'll see a low down to 19. Sunshine and patchy clouds, brisk and chilly for tomorrow. Behind your 30. Increasing clouds tomorrow night, a low down to 23. Cloudy and not as cold on Tuesday. Snow mixed with rain at times, a high of 38. Will be brisk into Wednesday with intervals of clouds and sun, high 32. Be cloudy and cold on Thursday with a bit of snow or flurries possible in the afternoon, high only 28 degrees. Right now we have 32 degrees. It is cloudy in Central Park, humidity 88%. The wind is out of the north at 3. Again, we're at 32 and going down to 19 tonight in Midtown.
19 degrees tonight. Oh man, I don't like the cold weather.
What can you get done in 10 minutes? Run a mile? Maybe. Find a day online for this Friday? Easy. What about listing your home for sale?
Cold weather I do not like.
Can't be possible. With the new Instant List tool from Rex, it is. Rex Instant List allows you to value and list your home with an agent in as little as 2 minutes.
Oh, I got this cough.
The market getting hotter. Time is money. Let's get started. Visit sellwithrex.com. Since 2013.
Alright, they're just giving commercials right now, but it's gonna drop down to 19 tonight. So all this slush and water, it's gonna turn to ice. I'm not going nowhere at nighttime. I'm not going nowhere. And then when it starts to warm up a little bit, I'm gonna hose down the bottom. Take all that salt from the bottom of the car. Because a lot of cars in the up north, up this way, the bottom of the chassis, you know, like everything underneath the car is rusted. You know, that's due because of all this. See, they're cleaning up the snow, sanitation. They did a good job. Look how clear the streets are. Good job. A lot of people were complaining that their cars were plowed. You know, that the plow would throw the snow on the cars. But you gotta understand, the emergency crews gotta get to you. You know, like a lot of, you know, like they gotta keep the roads clear, and they did their job. All right, let's merge on the highway. Let's make sure they give me a break to get in, right? Because they don't do that. They don't like giving you a break. All right, here we go. Straight. Nope. This car wanted to get right in. Look, he didn't let me get in. Him. Some people, I don't understand them. I don't understand some drivers. Let's see what they're giving on the news again. You saw that kid up there trying to throw the snow on top of the cars?
Two and a half weeks into his term, polls show President Biden is getting majority backing for his steps against COVID-19. Correspondent Chuck Severson has details.
67% approve of President Biden's response to the coronavirus pandemic in a new ABC News Ipsos poll. Republican approval is 33%. 49% believe Mr. Biden and Democrats should unilaterally pass the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill without Republican support. Another 40% support a smaller aid package that earns support from at least some Republicans. 2/3 say vaccines are being distributed fairly to the public.
Wins News Time, 5:17.
During this unprecedented time of worldwide economic challenge, it's so important that you keep a close eye on your retirement and be ready to take the steps necessary.
Yep. So right now we're heading to White Plains in the Bronx. This is the Bruckner. Right? We're on the Bruckner. You gotta watch out with the cars that merge on that side. See them, the trucks? And that truck is gonna kick up a lot of salt. See White Plains? Exit 53, we're gonna get off there.
Makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a most closely discount by combining your car, home, motorcycle, commercial auto, and more. A dog lives up to his name, Lucky, thanks to first responders on Long Island. The golden retriever fell through a partially frozen pond in Hewlett's Grant Park around 9 this morning. Nassau County Police were called and rescue swimmers from the Hewlett Fire Department managed to reach the struggling dog. They pulled Lucky out. He was checked out at an animal hospital and appears to be fine. You can see pictures of the rescue at 1010wins.com. Speaking of dogs,
He lived by his name.
family has called in some canine help in the push to get people to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. On the Super Bowl Sunday, the First Family's dogs, Champ and Major, appear alongside First Lady Jill Biden in a public service announcement during the Puppy Bowl. The 30-second PSA features Mrs. Biden and the dog sitting in front of a fireplace at the White House. The unconditional love from a dog is one of the most beautiful things on earth, and we owe it to them to keep ourselves healthy. So please keep wearing your mask, even when you're out walking your dog. Right, guys? The Puppy Bowl features 70 participants from 22 different shelters divided into Team Rough and Team Fluff. The goal in this game is to get all the dogs adopted. Wins News Time 519.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have...
Yeah, bit porky.
$1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month.
Alrighty.
Term providers. Speak with Big Lou at 800-333-1750. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term providers help thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-333-1750. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your
Big Lou.
Don't leave us in the car. Take 1010 Wins with you wherever you go. Stream us on your mobile devices.
Take 1010 Wins with you. This is Seward Avenue in the Bronx. Right here, this area. This area is called Seward. Well, not the street is called Seward Avenue.
Good afternoon. It's 32 degrees at 5:20. I'm Sonia Rincon, and here's what's happening. The snow is done falling now. It just left us with a coating of slush that'll freeze tonight. Watch out for slick spots out there if you're on wheels. A live AccuWeather update straight ahead. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and health experts say please don't gather. Share the game on Zoom instead. A teacher leading a Zoom class saves a young student from a fire in her house. New York City gets a Vegas-style wedding chapel. 1010 Wins AccuWeather forecast. Rescue cold tonight, low 19 degrees. 521 traffic and transit on the left here, Gloria. Well, not only did it stop snowing and the roads are clearing up, but everyone decided to guess where they wanted to be to watch the game. So all of a sudden, the roads are empty. That's not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we see on Long Island's Big Three. The LIE, the North State, and the Southern State doing just fine end-to-end both directions. If you're driving on into Queens or into Brooklyn, I see no issues on the LIE, the Grand Central, the Belt Parkway, even the BQE is doing pretty well in both directions. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The George Washington Bridge, Lincoln and Holland Tunnel are all 5 to 10 in both directions.
Not bad.
And if you're taking the Brooklyn Bridge or the Manhattan Bridge, or even taking the Throsneck or Queens, or to Queens or to the Bronx on the Whitestone, it's looking just fine. I see no issues for you there. Now, moving you over to the northbound New York State Thruway, this is right by exit 2. There is an accident on the left side. Doesn't seem to be causing any delays, though. I'm Gloria Chapa. Our next report is at 5:31 on 1010 Wins. Well, we got 4.5 inches of snow in Central Park today. That was
was about the average throughout the boroughs, but Long Island got more. It all left the ground very slippery. It'll get even more slick tonight. Let's get the latest on the weather live from 1010 Winds AccuWeather meteorologist.
I had more than 6 inches of snow in my car this morning.
About a 3 to 6 inch snowfall in the city and some nearby suburbs. Like I said, parts of Nassau and Suffolk counties picked up a little bit more than that. There were also some higher amounts just north and west of the city where a band of heavier snow set up late this morning.